Sorry for the sudden message. Nice to meet you. I'm Abigail. Abigail? I'm sorry, but I don't know you. Are you sure that you're contacting the right number? Huh? I don't think it's a wrong number. You are Gloria, right? Yes, I am, but I'm afraid I must say that I don't know who you are. I'm really sorry. No worries. It's understandable that you don't know me. We've never met anyway. I see. But your husband has always been very kind to me. My husband? Are you Adam's colleague? That's correct. Oh, yes, I understand now. So how can I help you? I mean, you're my husband's subordinate. So how did you get my number? Well, don't worry about the details. Actually, I contacted you because I have something to tell you, Gloria. What is it? It's too much trouble to go on and on about it, so I'll just tell you straight to the point. Please divorce your husband. What? Let me say it again. Will you divorce your husband? I don't get it. What do you mean by that? You're so stubborn. You need to use your imagination. I'm going to marry your husband. The problem is, polygamy isn't allowed in the United States. So, I wish you to divorce your husband. Did I make myself clear? Sorry, I still don't understand at all. You are my husband's colleague, right? Are you telling me that you are having an intimate relationship with him? Geez, how many times do I need to explain? I told you to use your imagination, didn't I? Of course, there's no way that I'm just going to end as your husband's subordinate. I'm currently dating him. I love your husband very much. That's why I don't want to be just a girlfriend anymore. I want to get married to him. What? I can't believe that you're dating my husband. Since when? To be honest, I don't remember the exact date. Well, it just happened. I mean, when I realized, it just started. What do you mean? Did it really happen by chance? My husband has never shown me any indication of that. Of course he was trying to hide it because he didn't want you to find out. You're so dull that you didn't realize. That's why you're a loser. So what you're telling me is true then? Yes, of course. You're so persistent. I want you to divorce your husband at your earliest convenience. Anyway, since I'm still not sure if you're telling the truth or not, I'll talk to my husband once. As you know, divorce isn't an easy decision to make. I think it'll be useless. Well, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. What do you mean? Because your husband didn't want you to find out. So I don't think he'll tell you the truth, no matter how much you force him. I understand. Anyway, I'll discuss this with Adam. Well, be my guest. But if you're going to get a divorce, the sooner the better. Just do me a favor, okay? My head is in turmoil because of what I've been told. To be honest, I thought I knew Adam better than anyone else. And if I count from the time when we started dating, he has been with me for quite a few years. I believed that there was no way he would betray me in the form of adultery. So I immediately texted Adam. Adam, can I have a minute now? I really need to ask you something.
Oh, I didn't expect you to text me while I'm at work. How unusual. What's the matter?
Is there someone named Abigail at your workplace?
Yeah, I know her. What's happening? How did you get to know her?
I hate to ask this, but are you in a relationship with her?
She is just a co-worker of mine. I don't have any other relationship with her. What's this all of a sudden?
Really? Can I trust you?
You texted me out of the blue just to ask that? What's going on?
I just got a message from Abigail.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's what I want to ask you. She said that she's going out with you and wants to get married to you. She also asked me to divorce you. Could you explain what's happening?
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? It's all a lie. You have to believe me. You know better than anyone that I would never cheat on you, don't you?
I know, but it was so sudden and I was surprised. I got a message from a woman I don't know, out of the blue.
I'm sorry that you had to go through all the trouble. To be honest, I'm a little uncomfortable saying this, but it's true that I felt Abigail's affection for me. I admit that. But everyone in the company knows that I'm a married man. In fact, I'm even famous for being a loving husband. So there's no way I'd ever have an affair with someone or anything like that.
You're right. I'm relieved to hear that.
It's impossible for me to have an affair with a coworker.
But how did Abigail find out about my number?
That's a real mystery. I wouldn't want any weird rumors to spread at the company either. I'll look into it too, but really, there's nothing for you to worry about. I'll do my best to get home early today so we can talk about it when I get home.
Okay then. Good luck with your work. Adam came home on time as promised. Then, we had a good discussion directly and found out that it was completely Abigail's misunderstanding, just as I believed. It seems that she got my phone number from somewhere and registered me as a friend on WhatsApp. I decided to stop associating with strange people like her, but the relentless messages from Abigail continued. Hey, Gloria! Are you still going to stick around? Please divorce your husband as soon as possible. Did you discuss with him about that properly? Lately, it seems that you've been ignoring my messages too. Tell me why. Abigail, you know what? What happened with my husband is completely your misunderstanding. Can you please not get involved with us anymore? Me and my husband have no intention of getting a divorce. Huh? You're the one who must stop getting involved, not me. I'm really dating your husband. That's why I told you to back off. Just admit it. I don't think I understand what you're trying to tell me. I can't believe it that you still don't understand. Maybe it's because you're too old to think straight. Well, let me tell you something. Can you prove that you're currently dating my husband? I can't prove anything. It's just a fact. He said that he's dating me, so there's nothing you can do to stop him. You're just a sore loser. If you insist so much, why don't you check with your husband again? You're so confident about that, aren't you? Don't you get it? Your husband was just scared that if you found out about the affair, you'll end up in depression because of the shock since you're an elderly woman. For your information, I've already talked it over with my husband. About what? On the day I got the message from you. We talked it over. Huh? Are you serious? I thought there was absolutely no way you could discuss something like that with your husband. We're a married couple, you know. That's why we always discuss everything before making our decisions. It's not like we're in a casual relationship. Whatever it is, we can discuss it together. Don't you dare make fun of me. But still, it's useless. There's no way your husband would admit what he's been doing. He certainly denied about having an affair with you. See? I told you. What you've done was totally useless. But it's not like he's hiding it. He was really serious about it. We've known each other for over a decade now. I can at least tell the difference between a lie and the truth about my husband. He's a very honest man. You're so persistent, you know that? I know your husband better than you do. In fact, he spends more time with me than with you. Well, that's because you both are working at the same company. But it doesn't matter. Everyone spends more time working anyway. I don't think it's anything special. I know your husband better than you do. The truth is, he wants to date a young girl like me, not an old woman like you, Gloria. That's what men do, don't they? I think you just admitted that you're not dating my husband. Oh? So what? I love your husband more than you do. Just get a divorce. Then your husband will wake up and realize how much I mean to him. I'm sure he cares about me. You're such a silly woman, Abigail. What did you say? I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm gonna divorce my husband. The fact that you fell in love with him means that my husband is attractive, and I'm happy for him. But he's still my husband, so please give up on him. There will never be a divorce. I'm not gonna give up on Adam. If you insist so much, I'll make you divorce with him. You better brace yourself. I had no idea what Abigail was going to do, so I was somewhat terrified. I showed Adam all of those messages. He reassured me that there was nothing to worry about as always. It seems that Adam had something in his mind. Gloria, are you there? Reply to me right away. Abigail, what is it this time? Don't pretend as if you knew nothing. You really know everything, don't you? I mean, it was you who planned all of that, right? Can you just tell me, why am I being transferred to a different department? What? You got transferred? Are you still going to play dumb with me? You must have arranged it somehow. Because you don't want to lose your husband, right? I didn't do anything. I don't work for the company. So there's no way I'm capable of doing such thing. Then why? Your husband said to me that I should stop bothering you. You must be the one who planned all of this. I told you that I'm not capable of doing such things since I don't work for the company you're working at. I just told my husband that I was having trouble since I've received some odd messages from you, Abigail. It seems that my husband was also troubled too. We decided to leave it alone for a while. Maybe my husband did something to make me less anxious. He always prioritizes me. Isn't that awful? I love your husband. Why should he treat me like this? It's just too much. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, I don't think so. You were sending me those annoying messages, weren't you? If you have something to say, just say it directly to me. I don't know if this is what my husband told you, but I heard that your attitude at work is terrible. Don't say random things like that. I was working diligently. But you were always late and couldn't meet deadlines. On top of that, you made a lot of mistakes. My husband complained that everyone was in trouble because of what you did. Your husband told you that? What his co-workers did is the responsibility of the entire team. That's why he is supposed to take good care of them. He was just doing his job. Since he was nice to you, maybe that's the reason why you misunderstood him. Adam was only being so nice to me? Are you telling me that your husband was trying to get me to change my attitude towards work? Well, that's the way the story goes. Oh no! I thought your husband was nice to me because he cared about me. Isn't that usually the case? I don't know. Well, maybe that positive thinking of yours is a good thing. But that's the way it is. So why don't you try to fix your attitude at work? Please don't contact me anymore. Then, please convince your husband. You can do it, right? Are you kidding me? If you ask him, he might tell the HR to prevent me from being transferred. My new position is in a warehouse. I can't work in a dry, dusty room every day from now on. I'm giving up on your husband, so please do something to help me. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do it. I don't think my husband can either. He's not eligible for that. Why? Are you still angry about what I've done? I already apologized to you, didn't I? So forgive me. You should understand that your work attitude was the main reason why you were transferred in the first place. It's nothing to do with your approach to my husband. Don't you think you need to fix it from there? Isn't that a natural thing as an employee? I should just work hard from now on and fix it, right? Why don't you just give me one more chance? I know I keep saying this, but I don't work for the company. So, no matter how many times you ask me for help, I can't help you. I told you to ask your husband to help me. Why don't you just have your husband go talk to my boss? Actually, my husband is reading this message right now. No kidding! Really? I'm sorry. I'll work diligently from now on. So please ask the HR department to cancel the transfer. Apparently, that's not even possible for my husband. Why not? Because it was his boss who decided on your transfer. Besides, it seems that your coworkers are also having a hard time working with you. What? It's how I do my job, so my coworkers have nothing to do with this. It's everyone's job to improve the atmosphere in the workplace. It seems that your coworkers often ask the supervisor for advice about your bad attitudes. Is that so? You're kidding, right? I only heard about it, so I don't know the details. But you're spreading snacks on your desk at work, and you don't even know how to talk politely. Because of that, the company has received complaints from their clients. But it looks like you've never reflected on your own behavior. So instead, your coworkers always took care of it. I feel sorry for them. No way! But that doesn't mean that I have to be transferred, right? My husband's supervisor was asking a lot of questions about your behavior and performance. My husband can't lie to his supervisor, so he told him the truth. It seems that the transfer was the result of your bad attitude. Oh no! I was doing my job perfectly! I guess you were the only one who thought so. I'm sorry for you, but you'll just have to start from scratch at the new place. There's nothing I can do to help you, but if you feel bad about what you did, just hang in there from now on. I hope you can help my husband with his job someday. Goodbye. Due to her own big misunderstanding, Abigail is now working hard at the warehouse while complaining every day. I think she's lucky that she didn't get fired because of what she has done. I was kind of relieved to hear that she decided to work harder than before. I'm still getting along well with my husband, and we are planning